Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Trust everyone had an awesome weekend. Everyone's doing good on this Monday morning. Very first of our official motivational series starting today. First episode called Today is the Day. WhatsApp line number is in the description, or in the comments, I should say. We actually added to the description of the stream as well. But you know what, let's just keep it in the comments. If you want to stay anonymous, send us a message. I will keep you anonymous. Tell your story. Tell us what you need motivation with. Hey, Mr. Luan, thank you for the stars, man. Just please do it through the app. Don't send it out as 616 Gaming. Talk about that. You have to log on to the actual phone app. Facebook. Morning, Valdu. Good morning, Luan. Right. Is the dear SOS? Yes, it shows 616 Gaming has sent me 15 stars. So I'm sending myself stars at this stage, which is not the case, guys. One is an admin on our page as well, doing a lot of promotion. Anyway, let's get into it. Moore, Honest Badenhorst, what's up, man? Checking in. Guys, good morning. Good freaking morning. It's Monday. We have coffee. Looking through some of the messages I received this morning. Different WhatsApp groups. Different places. A lot of guys are writing final exams today. At least some of them. Final exams, or part of their final exams, some of the tests. Honest Badenhorst, thank you so much, man. 15 stars. So looking through those messages, seeing that a lot of these guys are stressing, they're writing final exams. Guys, remember that some of us actually went through it already. It's not that bad. Thing is, when you're sitting in it, stressing about it, feels a lot worse. It feels a lot more hardcore than what it actually is. It's just a piece of paper. A lot of you are saying that it's the points that's going to determine the rest of your life. It's not. I don't want to say don't go to school, but do good because you can. Remember the almost mantra that we have: I can, I will, I must. I really need to shave. I must shave. I'm looking at myself now. I look horrible. Sorry, guys. So, today is the day. Very first episode. Thank you. Welcome for joining. Well, welcome and thank you. I want to talk about this subject because it's really, really close to the heart as well. Every morning you wake up, and there's an old saying that boss that I used to work for, Marius Pretorius, was the MD, or the actual CEO and the owner of Telemasters. It was his company. He used to have training sessions with us once a week, and he used to tell us that every day above ground is a good day. So today is the day to make that change, to remember those little facts. And it's not those interesting facts that Valdu keeps telling us, but still all the same. That today is the day that you get up, you do what you have to do, you get through what you have to get through, because you can do it. Nothing is standing in your way. Remember that there are people out there that can't walk. There are people out there that can't see, that can't speak, that have been diagnosed with cancer recently. There are people that are sitting with problems and disabilities that are always bigger than yours. And what are their excuses? What is your excuse? There shouldn't be any. You shouldn't have an excuse for anything. You shouldn't. Is what is holding you back that you feel like you didn't wake up on the right side of the bed this morning? Is what is holding you back that you are feeling like you're having a bad day? It's not as good a day as it was yesterday? Or is the thing holding you back actually you? Because nothing else should be holding you back. Nothing else can determine your future. Nothing else can determine how you do in that final exam today. Nothing else can determine how you wake up and take on the day. I'm thinking about these things, and yes, a lot of us go through problems. A lot of us have things that we are struggling with now. But then you take into consideration what you are going through. You are letting your surroundings and your situation determine your future. Because what is the problem actually? Are you having a bad day today because you just lost your job? Dude, I lost my job a year and 2 months ago. And I'm still sitting here. I've looked for other work. I've looked for other jobs. I've applied to how many technical companies and I didn't get the job. I've applied to jobs that I've never done in my life before. I've applied everywhere. I used to say that if I couldn't find any other job, I would go out and be a street sweeper. Just to be able to look after my family. It doesn't matter what I do, as long as I can put food on the table, as long as I can provide for my family while I'm still working on my dreams. But then, just decided no. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to be the one that lies down and says, I lost my job a year ago, or I lost my job a month ago, or I lost my job a week or a day or an hour ago, and not carry on. I decided that I'm not going to go and work for a boss again that's going to keep me from my dreams, because that's the way you're going to feel. And that's so wrong. Because he's not keeping you from your dreams. Him or her, boss could be a lady. They are not keeping you from your dreams. It is you. Today is the day that you need to stand up, wake up, and move forward. Make your bed, get up, brush your teeth, and move forward. Get to your goals. Work hard towards it. There's no one in this world that can work harder on what you want to do than you. No one else can be what you want to be, because you are the only one with your kind of determination, with your kind of style for doing what you do, with your kind of values. Every single person is unique, and no one can overtake what you want to do from you. No one can take that away. Remember the movie, what's it called? Braveheart? William Wallace, Scottish leader, that said they may take our land, but they will never take our freedom. That small little thing that says they can take everything away from you, but not the things that you value the most. Not your values, not your freedom, not your integrity. Yes, Valdu, be the best that you can be. Today is the day to make that happen. Every day is the day, but today is the day that we start making a change, because what better time than now? Don't put it off until tomorrow. Don't put it off until next week. Don't say I will start that diet on Monday. Don't say I will start looking for a new job on Monday or on Friday. That you will go to the gym on Monday. Do it today. Because what better time to start than now? If you keep putting it off, it's never gonna happen. You're gonna keep finding excuses not to do it instead of finding the will to start doing it. There's no excuse. I watched a video over the weekend about a guy that had a bad car accident at the end of his matric, the end of his school year, and he had a horrible accident, and his back, the vertebrae, there were a couple of them fractured completely. The doctors told him that he will never walk again, and he gained weight, a lot of weight, because he kept on sitting down, eating, stress eating, just not caring about going on, because the kids at school were making fun of him. He was in a wheelchair now, and he gained a shitload of weight. And then one day something in him snapped. He said, no more. Today is the day. Got up and he went to gym. He started working out. And it actually started with a very, very simple thing. That he was at a competition, randomly at a competition, and he said, I can lift more weights than that guy on the bench. And he got down on the bench press, and the guy that was on top already was lifting 125 pounds or something. 250 pounds. I'm not 100% sure. He was benching 250 pounds, right? And he said, when he bent over with his wheelchair, lied down on the bench, and he said, leave the weights on. I need to warm up. Do you see how powerful that is? Just that mindset of leave the weights on that the top guy just did his most hardcore bench press with. Leave them on because I need to warm up. And he actually ended up doing a lot more weight than this guy, benching his limit a lot higher than this guy, and he actually won the competition. And then he decided, I'm going to go to gym every day. I'm going to work out. I'm going to get this upper body of mine stronger and stronger, because the bottom of his body, his legs didn't work anymore. He said, so since this is not working, I need to do something with this. And he worked out, and he got stronger and stronger and stronger, and he went to physio every day. And he promised himself, even though the doctors told him that he could not walk ever in his life again, he went through physio and he pushed himself, and he was hurt. It was pain. But he pushed through the pain, and the day that he graduated college, he actually walked to pick up his diploma. Now, it wasn't a perfect walk because he needed crutches, but he walked. He stood up out of his wheelchair and he did what he promised. He walked and picked up his diploma. And then he walked back to his wheelchair and he sat down. As he was on stage picking up his diploma, he looked and he pointed at his mom and he said, this is for you. And we all should have that one person. Even if that person is yourself, we all should have that one person that we do this for. Most of the time, that one person should be yourself. Don't try to prove anything to anyone else. Don't try to prove something to the haters. Don't try and prove something to someone that used to break you down. Say that you are not good enough, because you are good enough. Prove it to yourself. Know that you are good enough. Believe in yourself that you are good enough. Today is the day to make that change. Today is the day where you get up and say, I am going to pass that final exam. I am going to do better at my job. And if today is the day that you walk out of that job because you can't handle it anymore, it's breaking you down, it's destroying your values, it's making you grumpy and all full of shit every day, then leave that job. Walk out of it and say enough is enough. Today is the day that you walk out of it and say, this is my future. This is about me, not about you. And walk out of it and start something new. Start something that you believe in. Start a movement. This is the day, today is the day that we need to start making a fucking change. This cannot carry on like this anymore. Be like the man that picked himself up on his crutches, even though the doctors told him that he could never walk again. And he walked, picked up his diploma. Be like him. Walk in, maak kak, walk out. That's it. Today is the day. Walk in, conquer, and walk out. Why do you stop? Is it because you're too tired? Is it because you don't feel like you can do it anymore? Then go back to bed. If you feel like you're too tired, then go back to bed. Sleep it off. Wake up, get up on the other side of the bed, and start again. Do not stop because you are too tired. Yeah, I didn't expect that. Came out of a meeting, picked up the phone, resigned. Bye, Felicia. Exactly, Luan. Morning, sorry I'm late. Stefan Gous. Never, man. You'd never be late. By the way, Stefan, I just want to quickly throw this in there. Guys, I'm working on that video today. I really want to update that video from last weekend with Soleil and the beautiful person that he is. There's a full video of that coming. I'm editing and finishing it off today. I know it's taken a week. I'm editing and posting it on the group today. So that will be there. But let's get back to this, guys. Today is the day. And this is very, very important. Wake up. Make your bed. Sure, a lot of you have already because you're already at work. You're already at school. Writing your final exams. But the point is, follow an order. Whatever that order is. Wake up. Make your bed. Go to wherever you need to make that change in your life and make that change today. If your boss is pissing you off because he has no values, he doesn't care about the human connection, then walk in and leave that job. Yes, you will struggle, but who cares? We are the most resilient species out there. We are the most resilient type of human beings out there. We can go through the worst of times and still come out on top on the other side. South Africa is a country that has taught us to be so strong that nothing in this world can break us down. But today is the day. Make that change. Stop going back to the place that is hurting you every day. Stop going back to the person that is hurting you every day. If there's a man in your life that doesn't appreciate you, that doesn't love you, that gives you shit all the time, that beats you, I mean, that's not a man. But if there's someone in your life doing that to you, then walk away today. Loop in, maak kak, loop uit. Finished. Today is the day. You cannot carry on like this anymore. The only person that you are hurting is yourself. The only person you're breaking down, that you are stopping from reaching their goals, is yourself. The only person stopping you from doing this is yourself. No one else can stop you. No one else has the power to walk in front of you and stop you from doing what you want to do. No one has that power. Yes, but my boss pays my salary. So fucking what? You don't need it. You don't need money to carry on. Look at me, guys. I am the perfect example. I am honestly the perfect example. You don't need money to do anything. I have been campaigning for support from you guys for months now. And I'm getting it. And we are barely scraping through. I am just about ready or able to pay the rent every month. Just by the grace of God, I am able to pay the rent every month. Sort of put food on the table. But that's all I need. You don't need money to carry on. You need very little, actually. The human species can farm for their own food. They can build their own shelters to stay in. We don't need all these earthly things that are around us making it comfortable for us. Yes, I needed to stream. This laptop and everything is very comfortable to stream with, but it's not something you need. You don't need that mediocre job that is making you feel like a piece of shit every day. You don't need that. You don't need that person sitting on the top of the ladder making you feel like a piece of shit every day. Walk away from it. Loop in, maak kak, loop uit. Finished. Enough. Enough now. Enough with being suppressed below a certain line. Getting kept there as if you are a mediocre person, as if you are worth nothing. Enough! Walk in, make shit, walk out. That's it. Keep your doors open though. My uncle used to say, "Moet nooit 'n deur met jou gat toemaak nie." That's true. Never close a door. Go behind. Ass. Butt cheeks. And close a door in such a way that you are breaking a relationship with the person behind you, behind that door on the other side. Even if you walk in and maak kak and walk out, do it respectfully. Today is the day that you need to stop this. Today is the day that you say enough is enough. Today is the day that where you go reach your goal. Get away from that man destroying your life. Get away from that person in your life destroying your life. Net so, I am doing it again. Einde Januarie trek ek Kaap toe with no open doors, but I need to get out. Friends, new week, new things. Let's go all out this December, says John De Beer. What's up, Mr. John? Nice to see you, man. Guys, remember that if you say that to yourself every single morning, I can, I will, whatever it is you are taking on in that day cannot be stronger than you. Whatever it is that is a problem for you in your life, the problem is not bigger, it is not stronger than you, it is not going to overpower you unless you give it the power. Don't give it the power. Don't give it the power. If you are letting another person upset you, if you are getting pissed off by another person, it is because you are giving that person the power to piss you off. Think about the very most basic example. If you are at a club, outside in the open, another guy wants to come and compare size with you, you are just showing up, letting this guy have the power over you by letting him piss you off. Once he pisses you off, you are pissing him off. Fight breaks out. So many better ways to handle it. Style. Today is the day we make that change. Today is the day we say enough is enough. We carry on. Whatever it is in our lives, if we've had enough of these farm murders, if we've had enough of this violence in the country, of the oppression of the people, if it's that person in your life that is supposed to be the one loving you and caring for you and looking after you, that is destroying your life, whether it's your boss, someone that you work with, today is the day where you say enough is enough. Maak kak, walk out. Loop in, maak kak, loop uit. Finished. Today is the day to make that change. The guys writing the final exams today, today is the day. Today is the start of the rest of your life. Don't worry about that piece of paper. You know the facts that are written down on that piece of paper. You have been learning these facts the whole year. You have been going through this work the entire year. Morning, wish everyone an awesome week. TXS Misty, a happy birthday, 616. Thank you so much, Karin Hutton Lombard. Really, really appreciate it. Guys, today is the day. The whole episode, a whole series that we are starting now that will be running every morning. Every day there's going to be a very specific topic. But I want today, because it's Monday, I know I said earlier, don't just say that you are going to start your diet on Monday. Don't say you're going to start your gym sessions on Monday. Don't put a date and a time on it. I'm going to start it now. Because today is the day. Start it now. Bossman, what's up, Jared DeLange? Bossman, yeah, what's up, man? Guys, there's nothing else. There's nothing else. Start it today. There's no way that you can fail at this. If you get up and you say, enough is enough, do you know how beautiful it will be on the other side of this? Because you will be happy, and with happiness comes so much more towards the rest of your life. But being oppressed, being inside that relationship that is breaking you down, that job that is breaking you down, it's going to make your days horrible. It's going to make your life horrible, because if you don't have happiness in your heart, if you don't have love for what you are doing nothing. There shouldn't be an excuse. The only excuse is that you are holding yourself down. No one else is. You are holding yourself back. No one else has the power to do it. So you are the one that needs to get up today and say enough is enough. Loop in, maak kak, loop uit. Finished. That is it. No more Monday blues, no more Monday madness. Exactly, Stefan. That's it. Get up and go. Van uitstel kom afstel. Exactly, John. If you put it off, it's never gonna happen. Keep putting it off, it's never gonna happen. Every single time you get up and you start doing something, you realize afterwards that, oh, this is the way I'm supposed to live. This is how easy it is to get something done if you start it immediately. Because the quicker you start, the quicker you'll finish. And we extensively speak about this every time, but don't stop when you're tired, stop when you're done, and don't ever be done. Carry on. Aim higher. Get more. And it's not about earthly things. Yes, you can go for it. There's no problem in chasing the money. But chase it in a way that you love. Don't chase it by working for a boss that is making you step over people. That is oppressing you and will never promote you to that new position. That'll never make you get anywhere in your life. Walk out today. This should be common sense to all of us, but our brain can't function that way. And I have changed that mindset in the last year because I was let go from a company that I loved working for. My work every day was not work. I loved working for Telemasters. It was my pride and joy putting on that uniform every morning, going to work, being a technician and a network engineer for them. It was amazing and I loved it. But then I was let go, like I was a bag of potatoes. Just let go. And I laid down for a while and I sat there and I said to myself that I have failed. I have failed my family, my kids, my wife. And it broke me, guys. It broke me. I felt that if I couldn't even keep that job that I loved so much, then what am I doing with my life? What am I giving to my family? What values are I instilling on my children? That they are seeing this dad that has failed them. But then it changed. Because then I started doing this. And I started streaming and I found my passion. My absolute passion. And you guys have seen my streams. You know how much I love it. You know how much passion I put into it. And that is what I love. I don't feel like a failure anymore. I'm going to read this quickly. Yvonne Lee Hendricks, powerful inspirational stuff. People need to get rewired correctly. Keep up the good work. Thank you, Devonay. John De Beer, people are tougher than you think. I know out of experience that 99% of the time we are responsible for our own success. Being too scared to try or admit change the mindset and at least do it for yourself and show what you are made of. So that's the thing, and that is the example that I want to make, guys, is that I felt like a complete failure. I was sitting here crying by myself because I've let my kids down. I've let my wife down. I've let my family down. Because I have all these people looking at me, loving my job, wanting to start new things, bigger things. And then suddenly, it all falls down. But then I realized something really important in my life. This shows you how brilliant the human spirit is. This shows you how big and how great the human spirit is. Because once I realized this, everything else fell into place. Because I realized that it is not that my world fell apart. It is not that everything came crashing down. The fact is that sometimes some things fall apart so that other things can fall into place. If I was still working for Telemasters, if I was still doing a 9-to-5 job, and most of the time I was working long hours because I loved doing it, and I was working long hours doing installations very late at night. If I was still doing that, I would only be able to stream over the weekends. I wouldn't have been able to start learning so much, doing the courses online for Photoshop, getting logos made for guys, getting art made for my streams. I wouldn't have had the time to do it. And now I do. How beautiful is that? I should have walked in and quit myself. I should have walked away from it a long time ago. But the thing is, I loved doing it. But there are a lot of you out there that are working for someone or for a company or under someone that you really hate doing. So today is the day, wherever you are, today is the day that you walk in and you say enough is enough. You cannot do this anymore. If you feel like you cannot do this anymore because it is not improving your life in any way, walk out of it. If it is not benefiting you in any way to be there, then walk out. If it's not to the benefit of you and your family, then walk out. Stop doing it. And this is important. And I'm going to keep saying this to a lot of people, a lot of beautiful ladies out there that are going through hard times. Some of the guys as well. Don't get me wrong, guys can get abused as well. If you are in that abusive relationship, today is the day that you walk out. Make that cut. Get it clean. Walk away from it. Start new and go after what makes you happy. Not that other person. Because making them happy is not going to make the violence less. It's not going to make the oppression less. It's not going to make them love you more and say, I'll stop all my cuck. Because they're not going to. They will still be that animal that is beating you every day, that is making you feel like shit, that is just absolutely destroying your life, and you deserve better than that. Do you know how amazing you are? Do you know how resilient the human species is? You don't deserve that. No woman or man in this life deserves to be abused by another person. No one. I don't care how cock a person you are, how horrible you are in the background. You still don't deserve to be treated that way. Just as you don't deserve to treat other people that way. So get out of it. Walk away. Guys, today is the day. For the guys writing their final exams, today is the day. Whether this is physically your last test or you are just starting your final exams. I don't know if some of you guys are still starting at this stage. But today is the day that you make that change. That you go for it. Write that exam like a boss. Walk out of it confident, saying, I did it. If you don't know what that answer is, write something down. Guess, man. You might be right. Don't stress about it. Don't say this is going to destroy your life. These final points are not going to destroy your life. As I've met CJ and myself, this is really how powerful and inspirational he is. A true legend, a hero we should all know. Thanks, Stefan. Really appreciate it, man. Guys, this is who I want to be. This is who I am. I'm wired this way. I have rewired and rewired and rewired myself over the years continuously. Because I've been through these things that you've been through. Maybe not all of them. Because specifically, there's always someone else that is worse off than you. Always. So don't ever think that your problems are the biggest, because they're not. Your problems are this small. Whoever you believe in, whatever your religion is, even if you don't have one, it doesn't matter. Because whoever you believe in, whatever you believe in, somewhere in your scripture or your belief, it'll tell you that your higher power or yourself is always bigger than your problem, whatever problem you have. That's the fact. That is the very base fact of it, is that your problem is nothing. Think about the people that were diagnosed with the incurable disease yesterday, over the weekend. Most of them don't even have an excuse to not carry on. They still carry on. They still fight and try to make it through that. Because that is the human spirit. The human spirit is fucking strong like you can't believe. The human spirit is one of the strongest forces in this world. Not a natural disaster, not a war, not anything can break the human spirit. It is unbreakable. You might sometimes feel like your spirit is broken, that you cannot carry on. And if you feel like that, you are giving whatever is breaking your spirit, you are giving it the power to break your spirit. Because your spirit is stronger than that. Today is the day. Realize it. Rewire yourself. Wake up in the mornings. Make your bed. Say to yourself, I can, I will, I must. Whatever it is you are taking on, remember how strong your spirit is. Take it on. Do it. Walk in. Maak kak. Loop uit. Finished. There should be nothing else that you are worried about. What are you worried about? Not having the next paycheck? So what? I haven't had a paycheck for 13, 14 months now. I haven't had a paycheck. I'm not dead. My spirit's not broken. Have you guys seen my streams? Have you seen my spirit on there? That is who I am. That excitement is how I really feel about the game. It's a game, guys. It's a freaking game. But still, that is how I feel about it. That is the passion that I put towards anything in my life. Because that is the way I've wired myself. No one else, no situation that I went through, no trouble or problem that I went through could have done this for me. Yes, because of them, I rewired myself. But I rewired myself. Not because of the problems, but in spite of them. That is what it's all about. Today is the day that you can do this as well. I believe in you guys. I believe in each and every one of you out there. You know how many people I have reached, how many people I have spoken to throughout the course of these videos? Just quickly looking if there are any WhatsApp messages. Just want to see if anyone got hold of us through WhatsApp. My number is in the comments on the top there, guys. I wanted to see no one that wants to stay anonymous. Just look at that. No one on the side here wants to stay anonymous. No one on the side does not want to share their story. Stefan shared a story with us that is absolutely amazing. To a lot of you, it might sound like this tiny little thing. But to him, someone like me, it's fucking huge. Stefan went to a shop with very little in his pocket already, right? Because we are struggling. A lot of us out there are struggling. There's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing to be ashamed of. I have nothing. I have no money. This cup of coffee that's in here, but from my mother-in-law, just by the way. If not for my mother-in-law, I wouldn't have coffee this morning. And there's nothing to feel ashamed of, because that is what the human spirit does, and that is what it's supposed to be, is us helping each other out. Stop being too proud to ask for meat, to ask for veggies, to ask for a little bit towards your die maag hieronder. It needs to eat, man. Stop breaking your own spirit down by not having enough to eat, when there are people out there all around you that can help you. Beautiful, bro, beautiful. You earn my respect. You are really a superhero who can change people's lives like the way you try and help people. Man, it's not about me. Thank you, Ibrahim Damon, but it's not about me. It's about you guys. Changing your lives is the whole point of this. It's not about me. Ja, jy weet ons ken die struggle, maar eet nog elke aand. De wet. Oh. I'm sorry. Seeing this guy's name on here. Guys. Exactly, De Wet. You and Rachel and Philip. Fucking love you guys. And they have gone through so much, guys. We'll get to that story one day. It's a story for another day. But specifically, Stefan's story, right? Already with very, very little, Stefan went to the shop, and as he got out of his vehicle to go and buy the food that he has this little bit of money for, he dropped the 20 rand outside his vehicle. And he walked into the shop. He was unaware of it. And he came out. He had what he needed the next couple of days. And the car guard from the shopping center there in Centurion, or in Pretoria, not Centurion, in Gesida, he was waiting there by his car saying, "Sir, you dropped your 20 rand. Do you guys realize how beautiful that story is? It sounds like such a small thing. 20 rand. I mean, most of you guys, or not most of you guys, but a lot of guys out there will tip 20 rand like it's nothing. Do you realize, to someone that is struggling, 20 rand is right shop, 2 breads, so food for 2 days. And Stefan felt so inspired by this man that he gave him that 20 rand. Even though Stefan is struggling himself, he gave him this 20 rand and said, "You know what? Something out there tells me that you need this more than I do." That to me is beautiful, because yes, we are struggling, but someone else always needs it more than we do. And if we start changing this mindset, and you start helping others, and you take this on as today is the day that you make this change, and this world will be a much better place. You can change their lives. It's not about me. I'm not doing this. Ibrahim, thank you for that beautiful message, but I'm not the hero here. Each one of you can be that hero. Each one of you actually is that hero already. Each and every one of you. Because if you look at the bottom of the screen, actually, right there, if you look at the bottom of my screen there, it says Luan Boshoff, 500 stars. Every single time I receive stars, guys, I'm getting closer and closer to paying my rent for the next month. Full disclosure. If I did not get your stars every day, I wouldn't be able to pay rent. That is the fact. I started doing this as a passion, not for the money. I am streaming, I'm doing the episodes for the passion of it, for empowering you guys, not myself. But those stars are literally keeping me doing this every month. That's the basis of it. So today, is the day that we change this mindset, that we change this feeling that we have that someone else has the power over us to make us feel bad, to make us feel inferior, that someone else has the power to piss us off, that someone else has the power to make us feel like we are not good enough. Today is the day that we stop that. Stop it. Because no one else has that power over you unless you give it to them. Don't give anyone the power. If you are not happy in that job you are now, you know there is something else out there better for you. Then loop in, maak ak, loop uit. Finished. Walk in the most respectful way, hand in your resignation, tell them how beautiful an opportunity it was, thank them for giving it to you all this time, for sticking with you, and then walk out. Yes, you will struggle, but why not? Why not struggle to get out beautiful on the other side? The hardest roads leads to the most reward. So take that hard road. Walk it today. That is it. Today is the day. Walk it now. And get out on the other side and be this beautiful, amazing journey that you've taken. Come out the other side with this beautiful, amazing mindset and spirit, because the human spirit, whoa, look at my spit. The human spirit is so strong. You will come out the other side so much stronger. Thanks, CJ. And yes, he did need it more than me. He did go and buy bread for his family, like he told me and CJ in the parking lot. He's from the Congo, and if you steal, they die or lose their hands. So he doesn't want to steal. But it's not even just about that, Stefan. Yes, that is the truth. That is exactly what he told us. But bringing those values over, because in your country, wherever you come from, if you steal, you lose a hand. If you steal, you die. You come to our country, where it's a lot different. Trust me, if you steal, sometimes you actually get rewarded. That's the way I feel about it. I'm saying it, yes. Some of these criminals are actually getting rewarded for stealing. And you bring those values over and you say, I will not steal because where I come from. But that is the basis. That is the foundation of what his humanity comes from. Is where I come from. This is not allowed. Where I come from, the household, the country, whatever the case may be, the household we come from, we were taught to be stronger. We were taught to go after our dreams. Why are we not doing it? I mean, my dad used to say all the time, follow your passion. And they've taught us this very old saying about, if you love what you do, you'll never work a day in your life. So why are you working? Why are you not doing what you love? What is it out there that you can do better than anyone else? Why are you not doing it? Look at the support I've gotten from you guys in the last month. Let's say month, since I've gotten my stars. Your support, these stars, right here at the bottom, those stars are the only reason I can pay my rent at the end of December. And you know what I'm doing with the rest of my time? I'm making logos. I'm making videos for you guys. Because it's for you. That is why I do it. I'm passionate about this. I'm loving this. I can be myself around you guys. I can be emotional on the videos if I want to, because everyone understands it. Everyone that does watch these motivational videos most of them are going through the same struggle. I'm not in it for the corporate sponsors, money, get rich and famous. I want to stay true to this interaction. I want to stay true what I have with you guys. I mean, yes, a sponsor or two would be great, because with that we can help others. Right now, I'm struggling to help others, and I really want to do more. But I'm not about that selling out to the corporate life. I want to be here doing this for you guys through the passion, because of the passion I have for it. That is why I want to do this every single day. Every morning at 8 o'clock, there's going to be an episode. The series has started today. Today's topic, today's very specific topic is today is the day. So I would love to hear some stories. I love hearing your stories. My WhatsApp number is in the comments there. Please pop me a WhatsApp. Tell me what happened today. Did you take the advice? Did you take this day and actually do it? Tell me afterwards, CJ, I'm sending you a WhatsApp because today I walked out of my job. I'm following my passion. I have the way forward and I'm following it. Today, I want to hear from the ladies that are walking out of those destructive relationships. And I don't care if that ex-boyfriend comes after me. I'm not scared. Really, I'm not. He can beat me up until I go to hospital. I'll take a couple of weeks in hospital and I'll come back. I'll still be on streams. But walk out of that destructive relationship. Walk out and get yourself happy. Go for your own happiness. You need to be happy first before you can make anyone else happy. That's the fact. Walk out of it. Send me a WhatsApp. Say, CJ, I want to stay anonymous if you want to. I want to stay anonymous. This is what happened. I walked out today and I'm feeling great. And most of the time, you're not going to feel great in the last week, or in the first week or two. You're going to feel horrible because you got into a comfort zone. But get out of it. Today is the day you get out of that comfort zone. Stop it. You shouldn't be in a comfort zone. You shouldn't just sit back and think, dis gemakkelijk. I'm comfortable here. I've got a roof over my head. Fuck it. Walk out of it. If it's not working for you, if it's not making you happy, walk out. Today. Do it. Today. Again, I'm sounding like Shia LaBeouf. Just do it. You all seen that YouTube video. I'm feeling like that guy. But do it, guys. Walk out of it. It's honestly not worth it. Ja, vat net jou stream equipment saam hospital toe. You see, I'll take it with me. I'll go lie down there in the hospital bed. I'll make sure the hospital has internet connection, because a lot of the hospitals, I actually installed some internet as well. So I'll go to the ones that I installed. I'll go stream from there. I'm not scared. Let them come after me. Because you are what it's all about. You out there, you watching this, you are important. You are stronger than this. Your spirit is an unbreakable force. And you need to realize it today. Today is the day. Realize how strong you are. Realize how much you can do with your life. Realize that if you're sitting in this destructive relationship, in this destructive job that is breaking you down every single day, today is the day that you can change that. Don't say next week. Don't say next month. Don't say next year after your bonus. Fuck it. Quit today. Besides, if you quit today, you got 30 days notice, you can still get your bonus. But quit. Walk out of it today. Walk out of that relationship. Walk away from that job. Walk away from that destructive friendship or that family member that is breaking you down. Just get away from it. Break that barrier and live a little. Thank you, 616. Exactly, Stefan. Walk away from it. Break the barrier. That barrier that you feel is holding you back, that barrier is you. So break that barrier, even if you have to break yourself down to a point where you need to build yourself up again. And I am here. I have said this many times, guys. I am here. I don't care taking your call 2 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning, or 9 o'clock in the morning. I don't care. 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I will take your call. Talk to me. Send me a WhatsApp. If you want to call me from a private number or never give me your name, I don't mind. I will respect your anonymity. Sounding like Finding Nemo. Anonymity. I will respect your anonymity. I will help you. I will build you up. I will help build you up. Because you are the one that has the power to build yourself up, but sometimes you just need a little bit of a push. Look at Stefan Goos. Thank you for those 50 stars, Stefan. Really appreciate it. Lucky Toba for the latest follow there. Thank you, guys. Today is the day. Please, guys, WhatsApp me, call me. I'm gonna put my WhatsApp number and my call number in the comments now. So if you want to call me from a private number, this is my call number. This is my WhatsApp number. I don't care what time of day or night it is, guys. If you need to talk, I want to be here for you. Because that's what it's all about. It's about nothing else in this life. And being there for each other, supporting each other, building each other up. Getting this human spirit to the place where it's supposed to be. Getting all of you where you are supposed to be. Enough is enough. Day is day. Please walk away from whatever is not making you happy and tell me the story. Let me help you. Let me talk you through it. Let me get you to the other side of this destructive place. Get you to your happy place. Not a comfort zone anymore. It's not a comfort zone anymore. It's destroying your life. It's making you unhappy, and unhappiness is the root of all these problems. If you are happy, truly happy, it doesn't matter what you have. It doesn't matter what you don't have. If you are happy, you will get there. Inquibus, what's up, man? Thank you for checking in, guys. As always, I love all of you to bits. I believe in you. Please go out today. Change your life with this one step. And tell me about it. If you want to stay anonymous, like I keep saying, don't mind. But bring us the stories to talk about. Tell us your story so that we put it in this format. Can show the other people that they can do it because you have done it. Every day is a new day. Every day above ground is a good day. Don't live for tomorrow, live for today. Today is. Guys, signing off now. Love you guys to bits. Please tell me your stories. WhatsApp me, call me, whatever you need. I'm here. Have a good one, guys. See you tomorrow morning, same time, same place. Another motivational episode.